Hello everyone, I am Mr. Brood and I will be your restream or your normal streamer actually for now. I will be running Dark Souls and let's just jump right into it. If I can get my splits to show. There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, this should be empty. Okay, just making sure. So, I will tell a bit about the route and a bit set my character. And we are gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so Dark Souls, all bosses. Go simple, kill all the bosses. The route I'm gonna do is not the current world record route, as in the current world record route is quite risky and has some stuff that really doesn't like bring the game too much. It's glory, it's true glory. So instead, I'm doing a route that is a little bit slower. It doesn't do all of the newest skips, but it does the most important ones. So the route I'm gonna do is gonna be Great Club into Magic. The Great Club part is because melee is 90% of the time faster than a magic start. Magic is like ridiculously overpowered in late game. So yeah, we basically want to rush magic, that's what I'm trying to get at. And to do that, we actually go and get to the DLC really, well, relatively early. Because in the DLC we're gonna pick up a spell called Darkbeat, and Darkbeat is OP. That's basically what I'm getting at. So, in order to get like decent damage out of my Great Club, I have to do 2 bosses earlier than you do normally. In like a optimal route. Those 2 bosses are Kappa Demon and Gaping Dragon. To get the Large Ember to get +10. Other than that, this route gives me the opportunity to actually show you the newest glitch found, which is quite it's an okay glitch. It's quite funny. Let's just skip that. So the first boss is gonna be pretty straightforward. Do a plunging attack on him. Do a couple of R1s, an R1 and an R2 to finish. And that is how I'm done. So we're gonna start off by grabbing the fire bombs and going to snipe a merchant. And the fire bombs are gonna be over here in Firelink. We're gonna snipe the merchant because the merchant drops a key. And we're gonna use that key to actually grab a spell that we call Fall Control. And we're gonna use Fall Control to do a lot of glitches. And while we're at it, the merchant, the key that we opened to free the merchant, that same merchant actually sells us other magic stuff as well, like Great Heavy Soul Arrow, Normal Soul Arrow, and stuff like that. And since there are some bosses, mainly actually only one, called the Moonlight Butterfly, that is not reachable with magic most of the time. Normal magic or anything the like, range attacks in general are preferred for that one. So you see me do a quit out there, and quitting out actually resets enemy aggro and positioning. So I'm gonna line up the bumps. It should work. There we go. And he dies and gives us the key. Ow. So instead of going there right now, I'm actually not doing that. I'm gonna keep that for later. Because later I will have a little bit more HP. And that place is scary, man. It's actually really scary. Lower in that berg is not a nice place to be. So yeah, I'm gonna make a way through here. and grab the gold pine resin that we're gonna use for 2 bosses. I'm a liar, we're only gonna use it for 1 boss. Let's start. Stars is up here, and we basically don't have any like really overpowered weapon that we can use for Taurus Demon. So instead we use the gold pine resin on the short sword. So this game is basically built around staggers. So we do 3 hits here. Missed there. Unfortunate. So yeah, you saw me do... You saw me do 3 initial hits, and then the 4th hit would stagger. And then I did an entire combo and I killed him with 2 R1s. Later on, the staggers will happen more frequently because of another glitch that we call move swapping. We're gonna get to that in a bit though, so we're gonna cut the tail of the dragon here. That will give me my sword that I will use for the upcoming 2 bosses, I think. Oh god, I accidentally did an R1, that's unfortunate. Because this game has a slight bit of delay before you can actually move in the menu. And I did it too early, and it accidentally gave me the not enough strength to attack animation, which is really slow. Alright, so we're gonna lure this guy out and touch this guy. So upcoming is gargoyles. We're gonna unlock the shortcut first because we're gonna use this to get to Iron Golem later. Nice. Alright. So here I'm gonna try and block this guy. That will make this guy walk out of the door so we can move more freely. If you just rush through it, the guy will block you and you will get stuck and will get absolutely destroyed. Because that's how this game basically works. You're running into an ambush and then bad stuff happens. So here's gargoyles, and give me the good. They gave me the good opener. That's good. 2 hits, a stagger, full combo, another stagger. I hope he doesn't jump. That's the first down. I hope for him to breathe fire, which he does. 1, 2, and wait. I'm gonna try and give a counter attack there, and it's a 3. I initially didn't spam R1 there, or intentionally, sorry. I intentionally didn't spam R1 because spamming R1 gives another attack basically. Takes you another attack, but if you wait a bit, he will 90% of the time jump away, and if he jumps away, then you can finish him off with 1 R1 instead of 2, which also looks cool. Please, Flanner. And here we did something called a item dupe with confirmation box. So what? Oh no. Oh no. Oh whatever. Just kidding. Bench jump, come on. Oh, this is getting awkward. Oh whatever. If you get it first try, it saves like a second. Feels bad, man. Alright, so we're gonna kick him off. Like, we're not really friendly persons. Not really a friendly guy. So we kick him off, and that will give us a overpowered ring later. Like, basically this game is far from balanced, which is amazing for speedruns and terrible for casual play. The guy will give us a ring called Ring of Favor and Protection. In the future I will talk about that ring as the Fab ring. Not because I'm 12, but because that's actually just the best, the shortest we can get it. The Fab ring gives us more vitality, more equipment load, and more endurance. which will basically help us in throughout the entire run. Especially the more endurance is really nice early on. So I'm gonna talk about the two new glitches that we found not too long ago. One is the quantity storage glitch, which its full effect you're gonna see later. But basically, what we can do is, if you try to do anything with like a select how many you want to do it with box. So if you want to drop an item, it's gonna ask how many of this item you want to drop. If you want to buy an item, it's gonna be the same. So what we can do is the game remembers the last item box for some reason. And if you do a number of events before that, you can actually carry over the old one into the new one. And that makes you able to completely ignore the first, or the one that's the last one basically. So it's gonna sound a little bit weird and odd because it's quite hard to explain, but once you see it, you're gonna know when it's gonna happen. It's fine. So one of the things you can do with that is you can override the amount of, say, gold pine resins merchant sell, or the amount of twinkling titanite merchant sell, because it only reads that first confirmation box, or the first quantity box. So that was me grabbing the red Jason ring, which is one of the most boring segments in this game. Up next, we're gonna go and fight gargoyles, or what? No, sorry, we already did that. We're gonna go and kill Quelaag. All right, and I'm gonna explain what I did just now. I move swapped. As you see in my item boxes on the bottom left, I'm two-handing my Drake sword in my left hand, which is normally not possible. Basically what I did there is let me explain this correct. You try to two-hand the bow, but because it's in your left hand, and because the bow is the only weapon you can two-hand in your left hand, you're gonna switch out that bow for another weapon during the animation. So you're gonna try and two-hand it, and you're gonna queue up that action so the game remembers that action, and it tries to do it after like a roll or a jump or whatever. Oh no. So it's trying to do it after a roll or a jump, but during that time you're actually gonna switch out the bow for another weapon, and that weapon is actually gonna be then two-handed. Oh, this is really bad. This is really, really bad. Oh no. Yeah. Alright. Alright. You're gonna be poisoned and toxic here. This is fantastic. This is... uh-oh. This is slightly problematic. Oh, we're gonna make it work. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna make it work. Alright, so here we're gonna pick up the Great Club. It's gonna be our main weapon until the DLC. I should be able to make it around the corner. Toxic is ridiculous, dude. It's actually ridiculous. Alright, I'm gonna quit out here to reset the enemy aggro. Oh no. Alright, so I'm not gonna be able to RT-SAR Quelaag. That's a given. No. I have eight humanities. Why, man? The thing is, normally you would toggle escape at the elevator instead of roll, and that gives you more, like, an easier time actually getting on the elevator instead of doing a roll like I did. Alright, it's gonna be quite spooky, guys. Let's see how this goes. Oh, this is terrible. So you see the effect of move swapping. My running attack is a quick double step of the S-stock, but I'm normally not allowed to do that. But because I'm 2 and 8 with my left hand weapon, I'm really focused here because it's actually really scary. But I'm too close. Oh, I was too close. Ah, that sucks. That actually went better than I expected. Hey, Dibs. Well, that was bound to happen though. Like, that was actually bound to happen. Man, why does everything... Like, I did a run before this, and everything just went quite smoothly. Why does everything... He lost the run to RNG. Oh, nice jump. Yeah, well... Rip. Blaming the game. How did he see me though? Like, that was some Usain Bolt blow dart sniper. Like, I got sniped by a dude that shoots blow darts, and the guy toxics you. And you don't have anything to cure the toxic with. Because getting that item is slow. And kind of out of the way as well. So we don't do that, we just go in there, and normally you only get poisoned. And we're actually going to use the poison now to go and get ourselves an RTSR setup, which I'm completely forgot to explain. RTSR stands for Red Tearson Ring, and the Red Tearson Ring is probably the most overpowered item in this game. Hey, we didn't get toxic. Floating dog. Toxic, oh wait, what? RTSR is probably the most OP weapon in this game, since it will double your damage output if you're under 20% of HP. That being said, I also use the move swap glitch, like I just said. I'm getting the running attack of the S-stock on a different weapon. So I can basically attack twice in one go, which also grants me double damage. Other than that, I'm gonna use a really good weapon that is intended to only hit slow. So it's intended to hit slow but hard, basically. And that results in me basically doing 4 times the normal damage of an R1. And yeah, with one attack. So that's pretty decent. That is pretty decent. Alright, so we have the Red Tearson Ring now, and only poisoned. And poison is quite slow. So I can just easily not worry too much about my health. Have a swift fight. Because that's how this game works. No jumps, just spitting lava. Not gonna attack here. And she's dead. Haha, funny. Thank you, game. See, I know how to play this game. I swear. Ah. And we go. Because otherwise you die. That was actually a pretty good fight. Damn it. Dang it with the G. And we use the dupe. We dupe the homebone and we get out. Alright, so I'm gonna tell you a bit about the item dupe here. The queuing system of this game is basically bad, and we abuse that a lot. So we're gonna queue up the action of the soul by doing a roll, and during the roll we try to use it, like now. But we open a menu and we use an Estus instead. So we try to use it, but we use the Estus. So instead of using the soul, the game actually uses the Estus flask. Like you see, I only have 5 Estus now, but I still have the soul. Hey Z, thank you for the luck. Thank you. So yeah, you can basically you can do that with anything that has a confirmation box, like souls, firekeeper souls, homeward bones, stuff like that. Alright, so here I'm gonna go out of my way. And we're gonna level up 19 strength, because that's the bare minimum we need for the Great Club to use. And right here we are gonna go and get ourselves 999 wooden arrows. We get the wooden arrows for later, for a glitch later, which I'm gonna explain when we get there, and we will do that in about 15 to 20 minutes. Something along those lines. Alright. Anyway. Here we just, like, basically Sense is a pretty cool place to see as a speedrun. You don't really do anything different than a casual playthrough, you just know how to actually do it. Like, my first playthrough here was absolute hell. Because of all the pendulums and stuff like that. And you don't know where to go. It's terrible. Alright, so we pick up some upgrade materials there. This guy will get smashed. Just like me in my first playthrough. So normally you would be surprised by a boulder attack here, but I already know it's gonna happen, so instead I'm gonna go and quit out. And since quitting out resets enemy position, it also actually resets the world itself. So the boulder is gonna like try to come through again, but it takes a while. So I can just run through there. That's basically it for Sense. The only thing that we're gonna do here extra is we're gonna go and visit a merchant, because that merchant actually sells us the upgrade materials we need for the +10 Great Club, which we're gonna use for the entire early game. So we're gonna do this boss without the rotation ring, because it literally is the same amount of cycles. The only thing that the rotation ring will do is gives me more opportunity to die. And I have a bad reputation of dying to Iron Golem at marathons. So here we're gonna buy about 10 bombs. We're gonna buy 5 shards, and the rest we're gonna put into green blossoms. We only need 10, I don't even know how much we actually need. We need 2 for Battle of Chaos, we need 4 for the Hydra, and I think that's it even. Oh, we need 1 for... we need 1 for, how's it called again? Seath. Because I'm a peach and I'm not gonna do the manliness test. Some of these terms you're not gonna understand, but we'll get there. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Shit. I mean, whoopsies. Uh-oh. This is stupid. I won't fall. I'm ready to the fight. Oh, I got so... I was so busy trying to explain stuff, I completely forgot to upgrade the Great Club. Oh, yeah. Oops. Minor setback, ladies and gents. I'm gonna fix it. We're gonna fix this. We're gonna visit the Iron Blacksmith. My bestest of friends. Come on. I told you I had like a bad reputation of this guy in my marathons. Always something. It's always something. Make him fall off, by the way. Dang it. Oh. I just brain fart every time, man. Every time. So yeah, that's awkward. It's gonna be fine though. We're gonna get +5 if that's all we need, and we're gonna do that with the giant blacksmith. You saw his normal Titanite charge, right? I was already like, why could I buy so many stuff? But that would make sense. So we go 27. Oh god, no. Slippery fingers. If he doesn't sell it, is it gonna be one big train wreck because he's gonna do ONS with a +0? Oh god. I think he sells normal Titanite charge. I'm relatively certain he does. But then again, I was also relatively certain I would not forget to. Oh, this is quite high. Not to do another mistake at Iron Golem, so who am I? Red, I'm gonna explain everything later. Also, Dips, I would appreciate it if you will tune down the bullying, please. But yeah, Red, please. I do that. I do both. But yeah. You can have a 4-page long written essay about how sorry I am. I can actually just say it now. Just dude, Forest Squid is actually like terrible. It's without doubt the worst category in this game. Bullying Dutch players. It's for the yeah, alright. So yeah, we're just gonna basically make our way through this area. Upcoming are the Silver Knight archers and these guys. You can either look back or use an audio cue for when they throw the stuff, the lightning spears. But I like to look back as they sometimes are too far away for you to hear the sound. And this guy is actually cooperating for once. So yeah, ONS. I'm gonna do some sick quantity storage to buy the... Oh yeah, I can actually explain the quantity storage glitch now, it's kind of funny. So... Oh, Raymond M is gonna be next. That's probably gonna be run by Wizboy, isn't it? So basically what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna store the quantity and I'm actually gonna buy stuff that I can't do. Sounds like a mystery, and it's kind of a mystery. Don't ask me why it works, it's just from soft coding. It's just... Like I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. I've heard Pokemon runners say that Pokemon is like, especially first gen, is like hold together with duct tape. Then you haven't seen the code of this game. You haven't seen the code of this game. Ah, rip. Didn't do the swag jump here. Right, so we're gonna visit our friend here. And I'm gonna hope, does he actually sell it? If he doesn't sell it, I'm... Okay, cool, he sells them. You're good. Wait, can I just buy them? I can just buy 9, can I not? Yeah, oh rip. Reinforced weapon. Berifted dupe. Oh no, fine I think. Never mind, I cannot count. Yay. Alright, so this is normally a trip you're not supposed to make. But yeah, I forgot to upgrade my weapon. And I need an RT SAR setup, so I'm gonna homeward bone back to the last bonfire. Which route is this? I'm doing... Oh, I was so scared I actually didn't rest it. Bullying Izzy. Bullying! It's Grace Club into Magic Red. It's kind of a variation that shows how broken this game is for the marathon purpose. So I'm basically will do the quantity storage to get a couple of souls, and after I did that I will go to the DLC, and after the DLC I will go magic. Only 4. Bullying crew, bullying. Hey Sharktooth, if you want to, you can basically go to Cruise channel. This is where, oh nice meme, I'm dead. Oh, we got a counter hit there, that's cool. It's in the title. Right, so that's Ornstein. We got a counter hit, so it's only 3 move swap, that's pretty cool. And we're gonna stunlock this guy. With... Ah, come on. With attacks, and that's ONS. Hey, at least it didn't die to those guys. Take that. Might lose time to stupid, unnecessary stuff, but I won't lose time to obvious stuff. No problem, guys, no problem. We never bully. Exactly. One day I'll have a stream where no one bullies me. Not this day though. Not this day. Alright, so we're gonna go and head to Firelink. And now the important part here is to go slow. Luckily I know how to do that. Because I'm gonna go talk to this guy instead of jumping down. Hello. Yes, I was the guy who killed the dudes and rang the bells. Yeah, I know what this place is. Alright. So we're gonna go on level 19. And we're gonna go talk to the snack again. And now we're gonna do a small little glitch. Alright. So we're gonna try and drop the 999 wooden arrows, and this is actually gonna get stored. So what I'm gonna do now, oh that didn't work. Trying to use the homeward bone, but by moving around and not idling, the animation of the oh no, this is actually, see, if I stop and idle, the confirmation box appears again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna idle this time. Confirmation box is gonna appear. And go and sell the soul of an iron golem for 999 souls. And now I'm a millionaire. What did you tell me? It was not enough? Oh, sure. And just like that, I have almost 20 million souls. Oh. Don't question me. Don't question me. Alright, so at the beginning of the run we actually killed the merchant. You need to learn this. If you go to speedsouls.com, there is a tutorial up there how to do this. Alright. Hello guys. Alright, got this good first try at least. I'm gonna quit out here. This is able to do this in the current patch. Basically nothing will be done on old patch anymore. So here I'm gonna quit out to reset enemy aggro. And I'm gonna free this dude. Trying to dodge the dogs on the way. I'm gonna quit out here again because I have to move swap. Nice. The Grizzlies can dupe goblin items. Yeah, you can basically dupe everything with that. You can buy more items from a merchant than you should. You can sell stuff there. If you get the bottomless box and you try to sell something that is already in the bottomless box, you actually dupe it to 99. Alright, that's my first priority, is getting this dog out of the way. It's 1. It's 2. That's dead. Smooth capital fight, that's actually pretty nice. That quit out was the thieves outside are gone, and if you do it in time, then you actually get teleported outside of the boss fight. The boss room, I mean. What are the souls gonna be used for? Absolutely nothing. We're gonna get some levels out of it, but this route in general had already way too many souls. It's partly... oh no. It's partly just to show off, and it's gonna be just some convenience. Sorry, I had to get the best headpiece in the game. I mean, who doesn't like to run around with 20 million souls, am I right? So yeah, since we're here anyway to grab the large chamber, I'm just gonna go and kill Gaping Dragon as well, because it's on the way. It's faster to do this now than just to wait and do it later. Gargoyle Helm, when I get enough stats. Alright, so that's 2 on the nose, which is his weak point. If you do this correctly, he dies another 2. It's 1. This rip, I missed 1. It's fine though. And there's that. So we're gonna go to the parish now. And right here we're gonna go and grab the necessary stuff. I'm sorry if there is gonna be some noise in the background. 25, 6. And that's plus 10. We're gonna buy the crest and the shield. The crest will open a door, and the shield is, we actually have a 100% blocking shield. Oh, nice jump. Oh, I got a menu cancel there, nice. And right here we're gonna make a trip back to Firelink. Because other than with 80 million souls, we're actually gonna use them at some point, and we're gonna use them to get our magic build going later on. So we're gonna keep them for now, and later we're gonna use them. So we're gonna open and quit out. Quitting out is for two reasons. One, to reset the enemy position again, and one, to skip the opening of the door animation. So we're gonna take the bonfire here. I'm gonna warp to Firelink, and we're gonna drop our other useless shield. Oops. Other than that, we have to do one more thing. Gonna lose me like 10 seconds, it's fine. Because we are starting a hunter, we only have 9 intelligence, and this guy he thinks pretty high of himself. So everyone who has lower than 10, he's not gonna talk to. So here by Fall Control, Great Heavy Soul Arrow, the Catalyst, and a ring. And I'm gonna bone back. So Fall Control is for a glitch, Great Heavy Soul Arrow is for 1 boss fight. The Catalyst is to, obviously cast the spells. And the ring is to make the spells more powerful. Oh god. I'm mid-rolling. I'm still mid-rolling? What? Oh, I didn't level up yet. Ah, that's fine. Normally you level up to like 30 endurance here, but I kind of forgot to do that. We do that after though. It's fine. The only difference it makes is we cannot fast roll here. So I'm gonna use the club, I'm gonna equip that. And this is gonna give us Red Tearson Ring. Because I forgot to level up, I also don't have my spells here yet, but that's not the big deal at all. Oh, whoops. Wasn't supposed to cut 2 heads. Kind of forgot about that. Oh, whatever. Ah, missed that. Come on, man. Nice jumping attack, mate. Alright. Not leveling up. Yeah, I shouldn't die anyway, right? Never died in this game before. Never died in this game ever, to be honest. So you're gonna move up again. I'm so dead, by the way. I jinxed it. Totally jinxed it. Alright, but anyway, he does a jump, we walk back, we kill the dudes. Yeah, my heart, blah blah. Talk to the girl, and we're gonna go back. And now I'm gonna level up. Always deathless, never late. So I'm gonna level up to like 14 here, I'm gonna level up to like 30. This to 23. That's it for now. Or, yeah, 23 is fine. I'm gonna tune that and that. So here we are gonna take damage on purpose. Does a bit much damage on purpose, but it works. So it's gonna be really spooky. Oh my. I mean, who cares? HP is overrated. Because I have so much levels, like, the setups don't really work out. Whoops. Fucking hell. for that. Hey, look, a bird. Oh no. How did that work? Come on, man. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Alright. Oh my god, come on. Nah, the souls are still there. You have to pick them up again. This is fine. Oh my god, don't read chat. Hey, that's better. This is fine. Hey, there you are. See? We're Gucci. Alright. Here, you don't take any damage. At the other point, you do take damage. Take notes, kids. Don't take damage when you're almost dead. So we're gonna eat a blossom here. And we're gonna go and kill Sif. Oh, just realized we didn't split for dusk. Of course, gives me the best RNG. So wise. Have you ever heard the story of Mr. Blood the Wise? Anakin. Alright, so we're gonna use that. Oh god. Nice. We need to shoot when you can have a club. So I'm gonna use get this ring, get the soul there, because we obviously don't have enough souls. I'm gonna dupe this one. The enemy of every melee route. Normally we throw fire bombs at him, but magic is obviously better because it deals more damage. If he doesn't interrupt me, he's dead. Or kill me. Come on, guys. Calculated. Alright, so now it's time for Thief. Jesus. These names. Sif, Thief. Tongue twisters, man. And this is basically the most punishing segment to die at, so let's not. Basically, if you die here, you're gonna get overestimate, because the run back takes 5 minutes. Yeah, Sif gets absolutely destroyed. It is quite cool to see. But after this, we're already doing the DLC, which is the best part of the run, without a doubt. The bad thing is I have no idea what base I'm on, but I don't think it's a very good one. Just a guess. Get more souls because 17 million is not enough. We'll swap again. These guys are ridiculously overpowered and the jump attack is broken. So I'm pretty happy I didn't die to them. Basically, the crystal hollows in general are really OP. That was too early, I think. I'm not gonna do the skip now. Rip. Nice. Well, at least I can do the skip now. So this is called juke skip. Basically, there's a mandatory death upcoming, and we're gonna skip that by doing some sick parkour. Like that. So now we skip the mandatory death at sea, we can just go peacefully. There was actually in the Discord quite a lot of commotion if this was deemed to be a glitch or not. Where some people obviously said, well, you just move your character from one place to another, both inside of the map. It's no way it's a glitch. Others, however, said that it actually breaks in multiplayer, so that way it's not intended, so it should be deemed a glitch. But yeah, I don't think this should be deemed a glitch, to be honest. Like, they knew this basically from release, that this would be possible. They could have easily like patched in an invisible wall there without any issues. So yeah, this is basically why this is so punishing if you die here. Like, you don't take any bonfires. Just focus here real quick. Alright. So we got Artisar, I think we have Artisar. Let's check. Yeah, alright, cool. Let's move swap. Got ourselves a move swap. Artisar, we're gonna eat a blossom and try and get no clams here. We're gonna try and bait out attacks. Like that. And we hope that there's a consistent strat, but nothing is 100% consistent in these games. So we just kind of hope it worked. Think it worked? Yeah. And he just got destroyed. Easy. So that's it for the main game. So next I'm gonna try and perform a glitch that's been found not too long ago. See if I can do it. So you didn't see the fall control quit outs yet, but you're gonna see fall control glitches though. Fall control basically normally it nullifies all fall damage as long as you don't die. But what if you do die? Well, then you just die. Simple as that. But that fall should have killed me. But if you do a plunging attack, for some reason, it doesn't kill you. Don't question this magnificent game, please. It's poor and fragile. And hold together by duct tape. So yeah, we're just gonna use the move swap again, like we do the entire run already. I was not found earlier because the entire fog control, like the plunging thing, has not been found earlier. I don't know. It seems pretty straightforward, doesn't it? Seems easier to find than move swap. Alright. So Guardian coming up. He's a nice guy. Nice. He's a nice guy. That's time. Don't we all have that problem? At any point. Sounds like me. Oh, there you go. Feels bad, man. Right, let's spend these 17 million souls.
Thank you.
By buying a spell that's only 2,000. There we go. Should be good. Hey Andy, what's up? Hope you're doing well. So we're gonna do another fog control skip. This one is one of the more significant ones. It saves about 30 seconds in game time, probably a bit more by now. Why so many souls? Why not? Why not? That's the question, my friend. Why you're supreme leader? Yeah. Poor Camus. It seems like you're doing pretty alright in that case. It's a glitch, why you have so many souls. Yeah, basically that's it. And we're gonna use it later. So here we are gonna try and do the same thing. Should work. There we go. And that saves around a year, more or less. Hello? Right. Foxtrot ran out perfectly in time. So yeah, I enabled the shortcut just in case I died. I'm gonna die.
Oh.
So here we buy a talisman. I'm not sure. Can you do it? Probably. You sneaky. That's something that never happens. Well, I mean, it does happen, but it shouldn't happen. This guy. It's actually, you cannot do anything about this. There is nothing I did wrong. What happened is normally he attacked twice and he iframes it, or he just takes it and he staggers. Then you do another attack and he staggers again. But he ran out, or he rolled out of the way. If I would attack earlier, I would get an R1 instead of a running attack. If I would attack later, then I risk him doing another attack, and if he does the other attack, I'm dead as well. So this is just unlucky RNG. Like normally when you deal so much damage to him, he just rolls back and buffs, and he's dead. But sadly didn't do that. Because why would I ever be lucky in this game, right? Alright, first try, part 2. I kinda really want those 17 million souls though. So, yeah, just... See? That's what he's supposed to do. I'm gonna get those souls first. He did it again though. Like, he did it again, same thing. Alright, it's now time to spend the souls. Now it's time. So after the DLC, we are gonna do a magic build. So we want some intelligence. And by some, I, obviously mean 99. Oh, that's not 99, it's 92. There we go. I also get like 24 of this. That should be good. I'm gonna attune hidden body. So later we are gonna have to do a kind of a mini side quest thing. If I'm getting this far, it was at the end, no, right? A mini side quest thingy where we go and shoot Calamite, but to do that you have to trigger the fight first. There's a point where you normally die here, but you don't have to die, but there has to be like a flag set, and the flag's only been set if you're there for, or in the boss room for a specific amount of time, or at least a X amount of time. I'm smart now. What do you mean became smart? Oh, you were smart. Only I'm now like smarter, right? So we're gonna wait for this guy to fly, and now you can use it. Side quit, I know, right? So here is gonna be a fall control quit out. Works the same as a plunge, but we don't have anything to plunge on here. So we're just gonna quit out instead, which does the same thing. So this is why I bought Lloyd's Talisman. It's faster to just throw a talisman at a mimic than to actually 99 IQ isn't smart. That's true. But I have 200 IQ. It's faster to just throw the talisman at the mimic than to kill him with the Great Club. So here we're gonna throw it. Let's great aim. Oh, then don't dodge it. Calculate it. I wasn't scared there at all. Can you stop chasing me? Thank you. But is it smart? Is it smart? We're gonna bait out attacks here so that they don't do their magic memory. And here we're gonna use fall control again if my hidden body can run out. Like that. I'm gonna jump here, I'm gonna prepare quit outs, and here we're gonna die. So basically what fall control does is it basically delays the actual damage of the fall and plays animation first. I say basically a lot, by the way. So it delays the fall Or it delays the damage from the fall. That's what I'm getting at. And because it does that, you can actually, your position is going to be saved and you're still alive. So you can just quit out and never take the fall damage from the fall. I'm gonna kill that dude. I'm gonna grab this specific spell. And I'm gonna equip the ring here for a red taste ring setup. Midden body runs out. Here we will move swap. But you have obviously 73 in your name, Dave. Thinking. Don't want to bully or anything, but ah, come on. Cannot attack after this attack. It's gonna do the Wombo combo. Or not. YOLO. Nice. Man is down. Calling me to go. The Wombo combo was the worst. It takes so long and you cannot do anything. Oh, is it like the definition of the IQ? Like the average of the entire population is defined to be 100? I will just not see your name then. Easy. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do this, Dave, but it's actually 11 million. But you know, with the entire story of me and counting and stuff. You're just putting it out there, man. No hard feelings. Wait, I'm not retarded, right? It's actually it's actually 11. Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh really? That's kind of odd though. If there are multiple ways IQ is defined. But anyway, Ganymede is not triggered and he is basically shut down. So he won't fly all the time. Thank you, Horst. Alright, so here the RTSR setup is quite easy. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it does serve some purpose, I guess, but it's highly overrated. Like, it's not as... Yeah. Alright, let's try to not die here. Give me a second. Oh, right, this is the worst opening. Feels good, man, with a gun. What are you doing? Okay. Thanks. I'm not gonna go for a third here. Ah, come on, man. Don't do the memes. Don't do the memes. Not the memes. Ah, come on. Do good attack. Nice. Nice. Can we... Another flight, maybe? Great, fuck, great video game. Sir spraying, wow. Nice horse. Alright. Just enjoy. Cracks me up every time. Imagine someone actually had to do the voice acting for that guy. Yeah, my intelligence said that crew always just does a pre-recorded video and just lays in bed chatting with people. Uh-oh. That's not dark read. Balanced video game. I'm gonna heal here. What do you think your pace might be? Bad. In-game time? We timed this in-game time. Let's see, it's like 1:10, 1:11 maybe. Oh, we do quit that soon. But I still have like quite a lot of the game to go. I still have Kings, I still have Orlando. Bed of Chaos, which also takes a year to get to. If I'm lucky, it's gonna be 135, I think. The star was just too bad, but me forgetting to upgrade the club. That's basically it. Like the Blow Dart Sniper, that's at Quelaag, and Artorias as well. I mean, it's just unlucky. I mean, I guess the Quelaag segment was my fault, but I lost like a minute and a half to Artorias, which I couldn't do anything about. Which is... Those are the things you have to deal with running this game. Sometimes the game just says no and you can't do it. Most of the times it's your fault though. Like there's a lot of times where you can actually like salvage a mistake or salvage bad RNG. It's just that the nature of the entire series is just sometimes it's punishing and you don't understand or you don't really have the reaction time to recover from a mistake or from bad RNG. Like because you stagger bosses in 2 hits, and you do 2 hits on an attack, you're more tempted to go for attacks you shouldn't go for. Which might result in death. Like on the Artorias, for example, they're just something that happens 1 in like 50 runs. So you just take it for granted that you never get it, but you're bound to get it. That's the thing that a lot of runners not take into account. Then you get angry at the game, but you actually have to get angry at yourself. I think in general, understanding what you're doing wrong, in life as well, actually, is the biggest part. Like, if you understand what you're doing wrong, you can work on it. But if you don't understand what you're doing wrong, then you keep doing it the same way and you blame other stuff that's not in your control. Sorry for turning this into a philosophical stream all of a sudden. Bad streams, can confirm. Well, the stream's good. Run is like, and run and streamer, quite mediocre indeed. But hey, Victorian, what's up? Good to see you. Should have switched to chat windows. Alright, so upcoming is Nito, and for Nito we're gonna use the red Tasten ring, which is kind of spooky. But we should be fine. Because we're gonna use Hidden Body. Don't give me sword roll. Alright, no screams, that's nice. And then they say that Dark Souls is a hard game. XD. Boring day and all. Runs looks to begin. Oh, I still have a lot to go. Like that. Alright. So we're gonna do another file control skip here. We call it seal skip because you skip killing inward to get the key to the seal and draining the water and going that way. Instead you can just do a file control quit out and go out of bounds and go to Four Kings that way. Remembering that I actually have to put on the ring. If I would forget to put on the ring, probably never play this game ever again. The ring is needed to traverse the abyss. So the king's fight is kind of a bit awkward in this route. You don't one-shot a king, which we do in other magic builds. So your opening hit doesn't kill him. It's not too bad though, but... hard game. You tell me. You can put it into resistance. Actually, it will mess up an RTSR setup if I actually... if I spend them on something, so I can't. I'm just gonna stockpile them. And if I have time left, I'm just gonna sell all my souls that I have. Right, can we do the bench jump this time? No. No. Yes. Saved 10 million years. Spend them on faith. But I have no faith in this run. Feels bad, man. Right, so we can do another plunging attack fall control here. I'm not mistaken. I've done it once, so that should be enough practice, right? Right? To Leap of Faith. Oh, speaking of Leap of Faith, has anyone here played Origins already? Assassin's Creed? It was a pretty good game. Yeah, so, sticking to Dark Souls. I'm gonna do another plunging attack here, and then Fall Control will save the day. Or not. Oh, I touched the controller. That's it. Oh, no. Well, today I learned don't touch a controller while playing video games. I was like spamming circle. Alright, so the thing about this skip is you should not touch your controller. Otherwise, you're gonna be short of the plunge animation, and that will. Oh, it's actually gonna be quite close to my estimate. What was my estimate again? It was 40 minutes, right? 140. Oh god. Monka shake. I'm gonna die again, man. I have a slight feeling that that's gonna be the case. Don't smiley face me. Oh, it worked. Then. I was actually scared it was not gonna work, but it actually still worked. Oh. You saw that it worked. It's good enough. Because everything in Dark Souls 1 is not balanced and lasts for years. Fall Control like actually lasts like a minute, I think, or 90 seconds, something like that. So yeah, there is some there is a skip coming up, which is one of the coolest ones. Not because it's technically hard, but because it just looks amazing. So this is basically the part where the current all bosses route doesn't have to do nothing. Like normally you would kill Quelaag right here, right now, in this stage of the game. So you would not do Quelaag right at the start, so you would not have to go through all this unnecessary walking, which is really nice. You know, guys, there's actually one good thing about this particular run. I'm gonna like keep going on my leading streak of going over estimates. That's something, right? That is something that's positive about this day. Dang, this way. Probably could. The timer is showing RTA. You can see in-game time. Oh wait, we cannot see in-game time. For every minute you go over estimate, donate €1. No. Overestimate streak. The best thing is the only games I did not go overestimate were Dark Souls 2 and Dora, for that matter. But I went every time I did Dark Souls 1, I went overestimate. Always something that's killed me, but was completely avoidable. Me just brain farting. Right, so here comes the this run has 0 RNG. Oh right, still this. So there is a skip here. The elevator is part of a different area. That's one part. The second part is that every quit out you move backwards a bit. So the elevator, as you can see, is being loaded later. And you can just clip through. However, you can still land on a branch and die. That's nuts. I'm so dead. I'm not dead, I was joking. Gotcha. I mean, this run is not optimal at all, but the amount of RNG, at least in this specific route, is really small, which is kind of nice. I actually would recommend you start running this route if you're actually interested in running all bosses. There's a great start of Great. See what I did there? The good start of Great Club, and it has the. You do the same stuff basically as in the current world record route. At least you can do that. You can slowly get more. You do more damage. You don't have to deal with mid roll and stuff like that. But basically after DLC it's mainly execution. Which is really satisfying. The fact that you can just kill bosses without them being able to do anything about it, it's nice. Yeah. So yeah, this is probably the most unfinished area of this game. Sadly. So let me just, during this boring running segment, let me just give you a quick shout outs to some people. I want to give some shout outs to the one who routed the current all bosses route, as well as did a lot of research about the game and made a lot of glitches possible. It's a current world record holder, Kamul78. Should really give him a follow if you like Dark Souls runs, as he's now doing the 100% category. I want to give some shout outs to Capitaine for testing, as well as from Siegeward to finding some minor skips. Some of them are not shown here. Oh wait, he's actually called Siege Well now. Whatever. That guy. Yeah, other than that, I want already to thank you for taking your time and watching this train wreck, which is not quite finished yet. We still have a couple of bosses to go. So yeah, for the Bed of Chaos strat, we're gonna use a thing called found by Toki. So we call it Toki bombs. Yeah, the Dark Souls 3 NPC. So Toki bombs are basically two strategically thrown bombs to destroy the orbs of Bed of Chaos without actually having to do the boss fight. But you can aim with a bow, so if I mess it up, it's my fault. This might be too much to the right. Please don't. Nah, never mind, we're Gucci. So yeah, we're up to the last segment of this game. Which is Anarlono. In Anarlono there are two kind of hidden bosses. One is hidden behind the painting, which is Priscilla, and one is hidden behind a illusory wall, which is Gwynlyn. So here we equip the discount ring to take slightly more fall damage. We set up RT using gravity. And yeah, it's basically we're just gonna keep running here. This one, like, execution wise, it's been pretty alright. I didn't make too much major mistakes. Yeah, sure. I'm probably barely gonna meet estimate if everything goes right. Oh, actually, scratch that. Well, we'll see. It's gonna be around 140. If not, it's a bit over. So for Gwendolyn, this is gonna be the major RNG part, wink wink, in the late game, because you need one specific attack. It's much like Crystal Sage in Dark Souls 3. You need one attack which you can counter. Your other attacks you just have to wait. And of course it gives me the attack that I want when I'm miles away. She might teleport onto. Oh my god. I messed up. I didn't. Let's not YOLO this. Of course. Of course. It's all spooky. Oh my god, Gwendolyn. There we go. That's what you get for wasting my precious time. Fantastic. What is it? Dark Souls 3. So yeah, if you might remember this, if you've played Dark Souls 3, oh no, actually, let's do this. If you played Dark Souls 3 but not Dark Souls 1, this area is literally copy pasted in that game. Unprofessional, shaking my head. So yeah, we have only this boss left, and then there's the final boss for the game. I can still die here though, no problem. But let's not. Like, running through this place is relatively safe, but the last part might not be safe. Like, in old full magic routes where you get this kind of damage, you would one-shot Priscilla and you would be able to get a softlock here because reasons. We don't really know why, but you would softlock. Like, basically the dialogue from the boss will be spammed over and over and over again, and you won't be able to actually leave. because the dialogue keeps being there. So luckily this drought actually barely deals enough damage to not one-shot her. Which obviously makes it slower, but hey.
I expected as much from thee. Why dost thee hurry toward thine death?
So 2 casts, it's enough. And she's dead. Oh, here's it. Right. And we're on to the final segment of the game. This will probably barely not make estimate. Dang it. Fudge. Maybe. It's gonna be close. So yeah, we offer the souls here. And we're gonna again take some intentional damage for a RTSR setup. 96. That's decent enough. Especially if it's done by some kind of online website. Was 90% wrong. 90% of the time, at least. Not the number. I mean, the number is probably not 100% accurate. You're very smart into that, Indy. Oh, sweet. Intended. Don't question my methods. Normally you take a running attack from the guy, but this also works. Oh god. Finding new threats already? Alright, so Gwyn left, and this is gonna be... If everything goes right here, it's gonna be underestimate. In about half a minute we're gonna be done. Epic music incoming, by the way. That's one. And that's dead. That is it for Dark Souls. And we're gonna be underestimate for once. Well, that's it for Dark Souls. Thank you all so much for watching. And I'm gonna give over the mic to Wizboy with some Rayman M. Hopefully you enjoyed this run and have a wonderful rest of the marathon.